Do you understand all the inner workings of Adobe Illustrator's pen tool? Hey, I'm Dr. Cheryl with Animedia Science, and I'm here to help you improve your science communication. Today, I'll be covering the pen tool, which is used to create and manipulate anchor points in Adobe Illustrator. The pen tool is found over on the tool palette here, and can also be accessed with the keyboard shortcut P. If you click and hold the pen tool, you can see there's a hidden menu that has several other tools that are used to manipulate anchor points. But let's start with the pen tool and see what that does. So this is a map I created of a glacier, and let's zoom in here a little bit. We're going to create another one of these lines. If you just click, you create an anchor point, and this anchor point is basically a straight line. It'll keep creating straight lines. But if you click and pull, you create an anchor point with these control handles that create curves. So I'm just going to go along and create some more of these. And say, I think I'm done. Okay, so I've got this line with a bunch of anchor points. And then if I want to continue to add to that line, I select the pen tool and I select this last point and continue to add. So that the pen tool is used to create a line with anchor points. So now if I have this line and I decide, oh, I don't need all of these points, I can go back into the menu and I can use the delete anchor point, which is keyboard shortcut minus, and I can just get rid of a point. Let's say we'll get rid of this one, maybe this one, this straight one. Or if I decide I need to add an anchor point, I can do the same process. I take the add anchor point tool, which is a plus in the keyboard shortcuts, and I just add a point somewhere along my line. Now, the other thing you can do that's hidden under the pen tool is this anchor point tool, and this alters the shape of the anchor points. Its keyboard shortcut is Shift-C. So if I go in here and I find an anchor point, let's say maybe this anchor point. If I click this anchor point once, it's going to change it from a curve to a corner, and you can see this no longer has control handles, and I can manipulate the curve with this, but there are no control handles to manipulate a curve here. Now, if I want to bring that curve back, you click on the anchor point and pull, and you can change the curve however you want by pulling that anchor point. And the last thing I can do is if I want this anchor point to be a corner with curves, I can just pull one of these handles, and now we've got a sharp corner with two control handles that I can then manipulate. If you'd like, you can check out last week's tutorial on the direct selection tool, or move on to the next tutorial about creating basic shapes, including rectangles, ellipses, and stars.